You're looking at an epic barbecue sandwich challenge, which gets served to you in a bucket here at SMOAK BBQ restaurant in Rochester, Minnesota, containing a massive pile of seasoned fries, along with a wild-looking barbecue sandwich. And it's packed with all kinds of protein, including 2 burger patties, fried Nashville hot chicken, bacon, barbecue pulled pork, jalapeno cheddar sausage, smoked pastrami, and cheese curds. All stacked and layered between 2 grilled cheese sandwiches. And those 2 little guys sitting on top, those are Texas Twinkies, jalapeños, which are stuffed with brisket and cream cheese, then wrapped in bacon, and finished with some Kansas City West BBQ sauce. Along with the bucket of barbecue food is a soda, or pop if you will, of your choice that is required for the challenge. And if you can complete this crazy barbecue challenge within the 30-minute time limit, you get a free shirt, your picture up on their wall of fame, and a bottle of barbecue sauce. Now, this challenge isn't free if you win, but this is where it gets interesting, because the owner of the restaurant wanted to incentivize more people to try it, so he threw down a bit of a wager. Instead of that 30-minute time limit, if I could beat the current record of 14 minutes and 40 seconds, held by my eating rival Eager Ethan, then my meal would be on the house.
Current record.
He basically promised, what's the manager's name that we spoke to, the general manager?
Charles.
He basically promised Charles he would beat Ethan's record for getting it for free, so.
Yep, and that's what Charles said. If he beats it, he gets it for free.
Yep.
4, 3. No, baby.
Save those for last.
Okay.
Yep, here we
Best of
go.
luck, yeah.
Because I was raised to always save dessert for last. What's going on? Welcome to another food adventure video, where I'm looking to plow right through this bucket of barbecue food, which I must say, the presentation of this food challenge is quite a spectacle, might be a first.
Like cheese curds melted in there? Huh. No tacos, you gotta beat that record.
Oh yeah, we have some cheese curds, which are certainly appealing to the inner Wisconsinite within me. Also, by the way, the person you just heard was Eager Ethan's wife Haley, as both were in attendance as I look to keep my promise to the restaurant's owner, to break Ethan's record. And let me know in the comments down below if you think I'll be successful, and if so, what my finishing time will be as I continue to work on that grilled cheese sandwich, which had that classic toasted on the outside and softer on the inside texture, and also had some extra cheesy flavor coming from those cheese curds, which were a much welcomed treat. To the jalapeno cheddar sausage. This hot piece of juicy meat was also a real treat, and actually didn't have a whole ton of heat, but just enough to where it added some nice overall flavor. Getting after that pastrami, baby. Very rich and bold, with its savory, meaty flavors, along with a bit of saltiness into the mix. Also, it was pretty tender. Almost as tender as that Nashville hot chicken. My goodness, was that ever so tender. Nearly breaking apart as it melts in your mouth with each bite, and also very juicy and flavorful, coming with a little bit of heat and a little bit of smokiness too, not gonna lie. It was kinda tough not to stop for a few moments to savor those flavors just a little longer, but I was on the clock, so I continued on. The Nashville chicken was still pretty hot, so I put it off to the side and focused my attention on the burger patties and bacon, which I did think would be a little tougher to chew through, but nothing a little extra water couldn't help out with. Actually, these burgers were still on the hotter side, so the water did help simmer them down a bit. But just like the rest of this barbecue sandwich challenge, these burger patties were fantastic, and I have nothing but high praise for this restaurant. The food quality here is top notch, as well as the friendly service that comes with it. digging out that bottom grilled cheese bun, which is buried under that mountain of fries. And surprisingly, if it wasn't for those cheese curds, was actually my favorite of the two, which sounds kind of odd, as it's just been sitting there, soaking up all those greasy, meaty flavors. And trust me, I've done plenty of food challenges where I'm definitely not looking forward to that bottom bun, but it was a pleasant surprise here. The greasy, meaty, and even saltier flavors were on the lighter side and not overpowering, and it still had a great mouthfeel with the toasted outer crust of the bread. Though I would be lying if I said anything was gonna beat that Nashville hot chicken, because man, it was just ungodly good. Definitely my favorite part of this challenge. And let me know in the comments down below, if you were gonna attempt this epic barbecue sandwich challenge, what part would you be looking forward to the most? With the buildup of those salty and savory flavors on my palate, it's time to make the switch to the soda for its cool, crisp, and sweet refreshing flavors. And yes, I do call it soda, but hey, to each their own.
Texas Twinkie.
You enjoy that Twinkie.
Beat the snow.
Leave no doubt.
I know. I said I was raised to save dessert for last, but I just couldn't help myself. I was so curious to see how these Texas Twinkies tasted, and you know what? They didn't disappoint. I love the mix of flavors between the brisket and the cream cheese, along with the texture from the bacon and the crispness of the jalapeno. The cream cheese also helped balance out the heat, making this, much like the rest of this challenge, another real treat to eat.
Oh, we got plenty of time. Here's that fry ball.
Fry ball.
I'm all about the fun vibes for a good time, but this is where I'd really have to go to work. Tackling that big old pile of fries was no short order. Therefore, I busted out my fry ball technique to soften them up before going to town and sending them down. By the way, in case you were wondering, the fries here were also fantastic. And yes, I do have a tendency to hate on fries, which is why I say fries are fries when they're the boring, plain Jane, standard, cookie cutter type of fries used for filler. But that was not the case here. These were seasoned just right and had a softer, yet lightly crispy texture. Again, couldn't say enough great things about this bucket barbecue sandwich challenge, or smoke restaurant itself. So if you ever have a chance to swing by, trust me, you won't be disappointed.
Let's get the picture here with you in there. Bam. That's it. That's the one for the wall right there. Thank you.
That's the money shot.
The food adventures don't stop here. Tap the video on the screen or click a link in the description down below and I'll see you there.